Hey Martina, how you doing? All right. So yeah, these are correctly labeled. Yes, monochromatic with your greens, cool with your greens and blues, warm with your yellows and oranges, and then neutral with your earth tones. So I think that this is the most effective, the neutral color scheme. I think it's gorgeous. I really do. Really nice work here. Um, a couple of things I would recommend. It seems like the colors are really muted. And I think for that reason, the composition appears to be really flat. And you can see that when you compare it to this one, where these colors aren't as quite as muted. I'm not sure what happened here if you're just using um, shade, I'm sorry, tones of the different color. In other words, you're adding a high degree of gray, which is really flattening this thing out. So it's lowering the contrast so we don't have that visual punch that we have, for example, in these two compositions. So I would recommend you keep the same color scheme, but bump up your saturation a little bit. Pull some of the gray out of these colors here to increase the saturation and increase the contrast associated with these different hues, specifically how they appear next to each other. So that I think is key in this assignment right here. So I recommend that. The next thing, as I would say, is remove the quotations from Embrace Your Style. Don't need them. Don't need them. I think they're interfering. They look like we don't need them. Okay. Next thing is just to reduce the size of this a little bit, because right now you're encroaching on the side. You're encroaching on breaking the picture plane with your type, and that's something you probably don't want to do. Watch my cursor would say, go right about like that. Just increase that margin space a little bit. And don't forget to pull Interior Design Studio in to align with the E once you reduce the size of Grandiose. Okay, and those are my only recommendations. I think this is beautiful work, so fantastic job. If you have any questions at all, let me know. I'll be glad to clarify. Thank you very much.